finally quiet, Mother.
The world is going to end in 12 hours, so you two better make this fast.
Magneto, sir? Really? What did you expect was going to happen when you tossed him to school?
I wanted you two to be free, to finally be together, to have a family, a child like Nathan.
The choice should have been ours.
I wanted to spare you the weight of your loyalty to me. You, both of you, have done everything I have asked since you were teenagers. You were my first students, and you graduated a long time ago.
And what would freedom have gotten us? I still would have had to send Nathan to the future. I'd still be pulled into dealing with Bastion or Magneto or whoever else threatened the world. No matter what, I'll always end up here. Don't you know that?
That was my fear. From the moment I first met you, that you would help build a world where mutants could live however they wish, but that you would never allow yourself to enjoy it. Perhaps that was a mistake, because just like you, I'm right back here.
Remy, No! No!
Rogue!
How do you feel?
I feel like I've been run over by a hay baler fixed with a jet engine. Trask, did he...
Much has happened, Fräulein. Trask survived. And so did...
Remy?
Oh, shucks. We missed the hoedown.
Roro, you're back! Your powers.
Restored, thanks to Forge.
Please. Aurora's doing her modest goddess routine.
It's been too long, my friend.
Wish it were under better circumstances.
Your augmented prosthetics remain functional despite Magneto's blackout.
This whole thing. Rigged together an electrostatic deflector ages ago.
Oh, me, oh my. How, my friend?
Thought about it?
Oh, Jean. What happened?
I know. We're actually relocating to the old base on Muir Island for gear and supplies. Its Shi'ar should be operational.
This was our home. A haven. If it is this horrible here, how bad is it out there?
Thousands are feared dead. All First World infrastructures are in ruin. Without warning, Magneto's thrown the entire planet back centuries.
I can feel the Earth's magnetic field dying even now. When the sun sets tonight, it sets on the future.
We need to find Magneto and convince him to reverse the damage to Earth before it becomes permanent.
Well, Magneto ain't gonna change his mind just because we say please. The man just declared war on the whole planet. His day ends one way.
Logan, if you must punish someone for today, then start with me. I brought us here, my X-Men. Do not make Magnus pay for my designs.
Rogue, you're going with me and Blue Team to find Magneto. Storm and Jean will lead Gold Team to shut down Bastion at his headquarters in the Galapagos Islands.
Have we figured out how to remove these Prime Sentinel upgrades, or eliminate his control over them?
Learning how to safely remove Sentinel nanotech will take years. But Forge and I believe we can restore the Prime Sentinel's innate humanity.
Hold up. These guys hated us before Bastion drafted them into his killer robot army. We don't even know how many are out there. Unplug them from Bastion. But then what?
Sounds like just another day that ends in Y when you put it that way.
Precisely. And we face it as we always have, as a family.
There is one wrinkle to our plan. The Prime Sentinels are controlled by a central command server. Alas, I was unable to find it before the blackout.
Bastion is the command server. When I first founded the school, I visited Sebastian's mother. The boy could communicate with machines. Cerebro had detected him, so I assumed he was a mutant. His mother slammed the door when she heard the word, forbade him from returning with me to the school.
In another world, Bastion would be in this portrait.
Once Bastion is no longer a threat, I believe Magnus will be open to turning the power back on.
Well, didn't you also believe it was a good idea to hand the bad guy your school?
That's enough. Blame game is over, people. The world ends in less than 12 hours. Kurt will teleport us to Muir Island. Let's get to work, team.
Impress me.
Charles described Bastion as a technopath, which is essentially telepathy for machines.
And this mnemonic scrambler shut down Jean's powers when she was the Dark Phoenix.
So we calibrate the scrambler to Bastion's frequency and sever his hold over the primes.
But we may be able to do more than just that. If Bastion's abilities operate like our mutations, we can use neutralizer technology to permanently disable his control of Prime.
Okay, no neutralizer technology.
Part of me wonders if Gambit should have been buried here, on our grounds. He was always trying to outrun his past with the Thieves Guild.
Remy was the most Cajun man I ever met. As much as he wanted to escape the bayou, he knew our lives are about what bits of us we leave behind and what we carry into the future. Maybe if you saw us as people and not students, you'd have realized that.
I'm so sorry, Rogue. For you, for Remy, Moira, so many. And despite the power of words, nothing spoken can heal this pain.